Oh god. All right. Sorry if I'm not paying attention right now. If anybody's in here, I apologize. I will be back in like half a second. If my phone will not be a pain in the ass. Oh god. I was on chapter 647 on Viz on my phone. I got so far to scroll up and it won't scroll up. Everything's ruined. Everything is ruined. Why was it in chapter 600? It's insane. Hello and welcome to whoever's in here. I love the fact that you actually clicked on this for one of my subscribers. Hello. Hi. I don't know why I'm live. I'm literally just sitting here reading One Piece, so I figured I might as well just be live with it if anybody wanted to hang out. Great. And in case you're wondering, the video is just a round one recap of Onigashima. It's basically going to be going over all of the fighting everybody's been through because I don't know about you, but, well, yeah, I don't remember half the stuff that happened. Something's coming this way. I took my weapon. I'm being swallowed. What the? Oh, God, yeah, that was Kid. I forgot about Kid dragging all of the metal through the castle, gathering up. Jesus Christ, he has so much. I forgot he gathered all that. And yep, that was when Kaido destroyed everybody. Oh god, that just makes me think about what just happened with Kanemo. I'm so sad now. So sad. Poor Kanemo. All right. Performance floor Skull Big Mom's back. Oh yeah, she just ran right past everybody to the rooftop. That was so strange. That was so weird. How Big Mom was dealing with Marco and Perospero was there. Perospero gets taken out by Carrot and Wanda. Well, not taken out, but attacked. God, they raked him right across the face too. That was like brutal. I ain't gonna lie. That happens. Big Mom just leaves Marco there and runs straight past Robin, Chopper, Apu, Zoro, and Drake. Everybody on the live floor, Queen, everybody, straight up to the rooftop. Doesn't care nothing. This is yet after Kaido just got done beating the Scabbards, and they're all laying there. So why is Big Mom in that big of a hurry? I don't really understand that now. Going back and reading this, I ain't gonna lie. Oh shit, that was the last page. All right, Harry, what floor are we on now? If we climb those stairs, we'll be at the top. Oh yeah, we got Luffy, Jinbei, Sanji all running still. Oh shit, this is when Sanji got distracted with Black Maria stuff. Yeah, people weren't happy about that. I mean, it's Sanji. I love Sanji, even though I'm an obvious huge Zoro fan. I love Sanji. Don't get me wrong, but it's Sanji. What did people expect? I expected him to run right into the woman's trap. That's what he does. It's Sanji. I love him for that. Don't get me wrong. I love that part about Sanji, but it's Sanji. All right. So yeah, it would be so naughty. And Sanji's like, wait a minute. What? All right, Luffy, you're on your own. I don't care about the raid anymore. I heard naughty. Sanji's just going straight into the spider web. Jesus God, Sanji. I understand why people gave Sanji so much shit for all this stuff with Black Maria. I'm still sticking by the fact that I mean it's Sanji. What did you expect? But Jesus Christ, he didn't last 2 seconds. He literally jumped straight. into that web, straight into it. Devil Hunter, what's up, dude? I'm just rereading this stuff for this Onigashima recap. I don't know if I've told you about that. It's literally going to be focused like mainly on, this is just Wano stuff. I'm doing a round one recap of Onigashima. It's mainly just going to be focused on like all of the fighting that's gone on, how much damage everybody's taken, because this thing's been a brawl, dude. Like everybody has taken so much damage and dealt so much damage so far, and we're not even close to done. I had to do a recap. I forgot half the stuff that happened. Shit's crazy. But I already know. I do remember what happens with Black Maria and Sanji. She literally just puts those brass knuckles on and just beats his ass. Like she treats Sanji like a straight up speed bag. I remember that shit. That was kind of brutal. I'm not gonna lie. But we ain't even to that part yet. As Zoro sees Kiku's arm falling through the roof. Yep. Sorry, Kiku. It's all right. If she ain't gonna with one arm, she's not gonna swing with two arms. I ain't gonna make a difference. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I need to stop shitting on Kiku so much. She really was a good character. Are they folded? No, sweetheart. I did not fold all the laundry that I did. You know me. I never fold all the laundry. I wash it and then just throw it in the hamper. Oh my God. Where are you going? Chopper's just dipping out. I can't remember. Does he go to a poo or not? Oh no, Pooh's still getting smacked around by Drake. Chopper might go to get the antidote. I can't remember. What the hell is in the background? I can't even tell what the hell that is. Oh, I forgot all about that. Drake smacks a poo, and this is while the Ice Oni virus is already going wild and everything on the stage. Drake smacks a poo. Zoro lets the sword out just a little bit. That one sword style sword draw straight back in, whole blackface and everything. Oh my gosh. All the shading and everything makes him look so badass. God, I love it. This is why I love Zoro. Favorite arc in One Piece? Wano might take it, I'm not going to lie. Like, if Wano keeps being as incredible as it is, because I'm partly a hype beast, I'm not going to lie. Wano might take it. But I'd probably... This is so tough. Why do you have to ask me questions like this, man? Why do you have to ask me favorite stuff? I always get tripped up on my favorites, unless it's characters. I know my favorite characters. I want to say Marineford. Honestly, I kind of do. Because that was such a grand scale beyond anything we had seen in One Piece at that point. Like, so many heavy hitters, and a lot of stuff pertaining to the story and later on happened too. I mean, all the stuff with Ace and Whitebeard, the whole Luffy's a D, Ace is a D, all of that coming out to everybody. It's crazy. But Enies Lobby is a pretty close second. Once again, obviously, everybody has that high up there, but honestly, I just love the introductions of Gear Second and Gear Third. Gear Second, especially. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it, man. Okay, yeah, Chopper ran off. Zoro smacked him down and Zoro gave him the antidote. I completely forgot about that. I 100% did not remember that Zoro gave Chopper the antidote. Who the hell? I forgot about this. Zoro just straight slices Queen's machine gun in half. What's this stupid game you're about? I didn't come all the way to this island to waste time on a bunch of nonsense. They say Kaido's the toughest guy in the world, so I'm here to slice him into pieces. Chill, Zoro. Chill. Chill, bud. I mean, you have a lot of great moments coming up. Trust me. But I don't know about all that. Dressrosa, I like Dressrosa a lot more than a lot of people do. I know a lot of people have pacing problems with Dressrosa. I I didn't mind any of the pacing issues really. I mean, I guess there's some points in every arc that aren't my favorite, but all in all, Dressrosa is up there for me. Yeah, Doflamingo is absolutely one of the greatest antagonists. And if we're being honest, I absolutely love how badass Oda and Doflamingo make string powers. Like, you'd look at somebody who knows nothing about One Piece and you tell them one of the most badass dudes in One Piece can control string, they're going to look at you like you're stupid. And then you see Doflamingo. And then you realize it's not stupid anymore. And he can freaking Spider-Man swing off of clouds with strings. Like, that's great. I can't express how much I love that. I remember this. I didn't forget this part. Brooke thinks that Zoro just used Conqueror's hockey because stuff started shaking. We know where that goes. That was absolutely wonderful. Dude, string is crazy as shit. Like, I never in my life would have thought you could make. Then again, I didn't think you could make rubber powers as badass as Luffy makes rubber powers either. Oh yeah, 100%. Like, he knew he was gonna drop that later, and he knew everybody was gonna stick on this. I mean, I was calling it for a long time. I said if Rayleigh had Conqueror's hockey, why not Zoro? I mean, he wants to be the greatest swordsman in the world. That's you have to conquer every other swordsman. The stuff between him and Rayleigh, it made sense to me. But hey, I love Zoro. And then they just see Kiku's arm just laying there, like, oh shit, damn. Wait, did the finger twitch on it? There's two little lines like next to the pinky finger. It almost makes it look like the finger just twitched. If so, that's creepy as shit. I really hope in the anime it's like just a little bit. That would be creepy. You be that simple. Strides, Marco the Phoenix. Yep, that's me. Marco shows up. God, I love Marco so much. You guys are the real muscle. What are you doing stuck on the floor? Need my help with anything? Dude, we need your help with like everything, Marco. What are you talking about? What's this shaking about? I'm scared. I mean, I'm not scared. Tama, you are terrified. Shut up. I would be terrified, and I'm older than you. Oh, what is 116 going to be about? So we left off with Yamato and Kaido yelling at each other. We had Law show up with Kid versus Big Mom. Oda better start. Okay, one thing that better at least be touched on in 116, Oda better at least touch on this whole like Zeus or whatever it is being in Nami's climb attack now. Because it just talked and we got one panel of its face and then gone. We need to touch on that. That was weird. I don't know if I'm okay with that because it just seemed to happen out of nowhere. Granted, all the stuff when Zeus happened, Nami was using her climb attack, throwing the balls out there. And I think at one point, like, I think somebody said it was in Hera's mouth at the same time Zeus was. So maybe then is when they fused. But that shit was weird. We got to touch on that. Voice of all things, I feel like that's going to be kind of a slow burn throughout the rest of the arc. I feel like Oda's maybe at the end of the arc or after the battle's over, we might get more dialogue and detail about it then. Excuse me. Until then, I think it's going to be more of a slow burn. I don't know if Oda's going to touch on it in this chapter, but I feel like every couple of chapters he might touch on it, or he might just give us a little bit every chapter. I don't know. But I don't think Oda's ready to go all out with the voice of all things. Yet. There's so many things he can do right now. This is the hardest part about predicting chapters right now. Is because he could go back to Straw Hat fights. He could go onto the rooftop with Yamato. He could go down into the I assume we have to touch on the stuff with Luffy getting saved in the submarine. I feel like that's kind of the most urgent thing because, well, if that doesn't happen soon, Luffy can die. I get it. We can just go to other scenes while that's concurrently happening. Still kind of think we might want to just get that out of the way real quick. I don't think there's going to be a lot of complications there. They're probably just going to raise him up to the surface, open the hatch, drop him in, close it, and try to resuscitate him, which I'm sure won't be that hard. He's the main character. I just hit my desk. So yeah, Luffy in the submarine, that needs to happen in 1016. Outside of that, I don't know exactly where Oda wants to take it. I feel like we've had a couple chapters and enough time where we've kind of regrouped on everything and regathered where everybody is at and have our next set of fights set up. So I think we kind of need to start focusing on that. And I kind of hope that we start. I feel like this is a decent time to go back to other Straw Hats and other people that have fights that need to take place because they've all been set up. We've seen people starting to take damage. They're scuffed up in the middle of these fights when we cut back to them. I think it's a good time to go see a little bit of that stuff. Everybody's wanting it. I don't know. I don't mind predicting chapters so much. I just find it a little bit harder than most people, I guess. A lot of people like really goes headstrong into these ideas. Like this is where it's going to go. I guess I do it in a more broad sense. Try to think of a bunch of different ways and try to narrow stuff down that from there if I can. But like I said, right now it's kind of hard to narrow stuff down on where we're going because Oda's got like 15 things he can do right now. Those are probably Robin and Brooke versus Black Maria. That is probably my number one side fight that I want to see right now. Yeah, Kid and Law versus Big Mom. That's going to be awesome too. Because I feel like that's more appropriate than Luffy versus Kaido 1v1 right now. Because they're still Yonko. We're still not quite Yonko level, especially for Law and Kid, considering they haven't I don't know what they're going to get, but they haven't got this whole Conquerors hockey coding stuff. They need help. They ain't going 1v1 no Yonko right now. That makes me think, though. I really want to know, like, what Oda is going to do with Kid. Yeah. I don't know if Conqueror's hockey would really fit with Law. Also, I don't know if he needs it. If Law gets Conqueror's hockey, then like Law has got some stupid ass abilities already. I don't think Law needs like extra stuff. He's already just got the whole like hacks side of the power dynamic just taken up by himself. He is by far like the most hacks person in One Piece. 100%. Law has too many hacks. We got to be careful with what we give Law. But I love Law, so you know what? No matter what Law gets, if he gets any power-ups, I'm okay with it. I don't care. Kid needs something, though. I feel like Kid needs something. I'm not a huge Kid supporter, but I kind of feel bad for the guy. Lost an arm, kind of getting left behind by Luffy with this whole Conquerors coding thing. Not that I really think he was Luffy's equal before that. I mean, probably close, narratively wise at least, but yeah. Yeah, Kid needs something. Kid needs something big time. Oh, he at least needs a moment to shine. At least. If not a power-up or something. He needs something besides Punk Gibson. I like Punk Gibson. I like it. I like the reference, but he needs something other than that to throw out constantly. Like every time he has this like big moment, he's like, "Kid's on the scene." It's just Punk Gibson over and over again. Yeah, I feel like he's at least the most appropriate to be a rival to Luffy, considering how things were set up going into Sabaody the first time with him actually having a higher bounty than Luffy. I feel like things were kind of just set that way. If Oda didn't want to take it that way, I feel like he set too many things up and set too many people's expectations for that. But I don't know. Yeah, he's the most appropriate person. I just right now he needs something. I don't know. I don't care what he gets. I'm pretty sure he's confirmed Conqueror, so give him coding. I don't care. It's not like it would really be an asshole to give Kid Conqueror's coding because, well, we've never really seen him pushed all the way to his absolute limit in all these different fights like we have with Luffy. If we would have seen all of his growth and all of his individual achievements through fighting and strength, I'm sure he's done a lot of stuff to at least have some credibility in getting some kind of crazy power up. He's done a lot. He's a New World pirate. I mean, he's kind of got shit on in the New World, but you know what I mean. He deserves something. Give him whatever you want, Oda. I'm not going to get mad about it. I don't care. Where am I even at anymore? Oh yeah. Zoro was yelling at Queen. Brooke thought it was Conqueror's Hockey. Kiku's arm got cut off. Marco shows up. Oh, I'm shaking. Good. So impatient. Bunch of random reactions to the shaking. Bunch of random reactions. No, you're good. Go ahead. I love just talking about this stuff. I'm not here to like really try and get stuff done. I ain't got nothing better to do. And I was just rereading through these chapters. I figured somebody wanted to hang out, talk. I hang out, talk. I'm okay with it. Dude, I hit 70 the other day, and that was crazy because I sat at like 69 for like a day and a half. Which, I mean, with my child's mindset, I was kind of okay with sitting at 69 for a little bit. Like it was funny to me. I was fine with that. But no, 71, 70, 71. And yeah, like I posted on Twitter today, it was like 33 subs in the last 28 days. I didn't think I would average more than a sub a day before hitting 100 subs in total. Like that early growth, that was crazy. That was, I read, I get 69. I said crazy, and I said crazy 9. Jesus God, what is wrong with me? All right, yeah, no, that was, I mean, that's right. What? Oh yeah, I did the video on if Kaido's club was cracked, and I just kept making crack jokes about like the SS crack. I don't know if I'm ready to buy a ticket to get on the USS crack. I'm a child. It's never gonna end. Hilarious thing is, actually no, I'm not. I'm not gonna say that. I was about to call somebody else for laughing at that, and I don't need to call them out for laughing at that on stream. They would not appreciate it at all. Oh, before the end. Oh God, 1,000 before the end of the year. I mean, that would be the shit. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. I would love that. But I don't know. That'd be crazy. Although 1,000 is obviously the first like big milestone I'm obviously having my main goal at right now because, well, 1,000 hours, what, 4,000, 1,000 hours, 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours watch time in the past year to be able to get monetized. What? Straight up, I work in a factory. All right. If I could do this full time, I know YouTube ain't all sunshine and rainbows, but I'll tell you what, a factory is zero sunshine and like a quarter of a rainbow when my particular factory does a cookout once a year because fuck yeah for cookouts. All right. Other than that, yeah. Shit gotta be better than that. Oh, impossible? Oh God, no. No, not even close to impossible. See how many there's so many people on YouTube that have gone full-time YouTube, not even just anime, manga, not just gaming. People have done the most random stuff on this platform and been able to make a full-time career out of it. It is insane. It's crazy. Oh, man. I will say, though, as far as factories go, I mean, I've worked in a couple different ones because I moved down to Kentucky for a little while, but that's outside the point. The main one I work at, as far as that, it's a pretty good factory to work in, but it's still fucking mind-numbing out there. It's so mind-numbing. I can't lie. There are some reactors that I like, but at the same time, I can't stop looking at reactors and go, God, that is such a dumb way to get a full-time job. Reacting is such a dumb way to get a full-time job, even though I'll admit there's a couple of them I really like. I can't lie. It's so weird. Fake pranks, that's like fake setup. Weird. Yeah, that shit gets kind of weird. We're not talking about hot tub streams here. We're not even getting discussing in hot tub streams. Oh, simping is sad. Oh yeah. This was everybody's reacting to the shaking because Kaido was finally lifting up Onigashima. I remember that now. Still no fighting. I'm here to figure out all the damage people took. I was just who did I go back and watch today? No Life Shack, a dude who reacts to a ton of music. The dude is just goofy, And if you know me, I mean, you've seen me enough. You probably know I love Goofy. So I love No Life Shaggy. He's just so goofy, man. What is Zoro and Brooke even doing in this? Okay, there's a panel where I mean I don't have I wasn't reading all the stuff around it at the moment, but in this panel, it just looks like Zoro and Brooke are slashing their swords at each other. Like it doesn't look like there's anybody in between them. Marco's flying above them. What chapter even is this right now? 998, page 3, the very top one. I don't know what they're doing. Hang on, I gotta go back and was flying. It's not falling. Kaido can do that. But also, what is Marco Phoenix doing here? Whose side is he on? I mean, that's kind of obvious. Do you think Marco's on Kaido's side? Who are you even asking that? Stupid gifters, stupid waiters, stupid everybody. Oh, okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. Okay, yeah. Context helps everybody. Marco flew down and he set Chopper on fire. And Zoro and Brooke thought they were trying to burn. He was trying to burn him. So Chopper's just like, doesn't burn. I feel good now. They're just trying to swat at Marco. Come on, guys. Oh my God, why? Bro, the day I simp is the day I will probably end myself. I will go full samurai mode while reading One Piece and execute myself with a samurai sword if I ever simp. I swear to God. Yeah, so yeah, he's just healing everybody. He just drops down and lights Chopper on fire, and they're just like, Marco. I love Marco so much. I love the fact that he doesn't even explain what he's doing. He's just like, all right, they'll get it in a second when he's not actually hurt. I love this dude. No, I can't stand this. I swear to God. If I simp, straight up, yes, I will. Somebody better hold my feet to the flames on that one. Phoenix Pyre Apple. What kind of name is that? If Phoenix Pyre Apple is just a play on pineapple, but pyre like pyro, like fire. If that's that whole play right there, then I hate that attack name for Marco. I hate it. You ain't shit for that attack name, Marco. If that's what it is, you ain't shit for that name. Yeah, Marco's just healing everybody up. But you do need to keep that into account. Marco healed up. They were affected by the Oni virus, but they were getting healed up with that. But then they get healed with the Oni virus. So that's basically an undeterminable amount of damage that all those people took. But I'd say it's pretty safe to say everybody on the live floor feels like absolute shit by the time we get to like the most recent chapter. They probably just don't feel good at all. Like none of them. Oh God. For a second there, I thought I was looking at Queen, and I was just looking at who's in his jaw. I'm like, who's in his jaw right now? And then I realized, oh, that's X-Drake's jaw because I'm an idiot and I wasn't looking at the majority of the panel. Jesus God, it even says X-Drake on it. I'm so glad I record videos and I can edit them ahead of time rather than doing everything live because now you guys see how much of an idiot I am half the time. Whitebeard or Roger? Oh goddamn. I have a couple manga books, but not a lot for a long time. Like a long time. I was like anime only, but I started reading manga a little bit more, probably in the past like 2 years ish. I read some sporadically throughout, but in the past 2 years, I started reading a lot more. And then I'd say in the past like 8 to 9 months, I've started reading way more manga and watched way less anime. So I don't have a ton of books. Whitebeard and Roger. I kind of want to say Whitebeard right now, just because I've gotten a little more with Whitebeard, and I will say I prefer Whitebeard's death over Roger's death, just because of how badass it was. And this dude like stage standing, that was amazing. No, I'm straight up. I do so much. I mean, everybody does little stupid stuff here and there, but I do some stupid stuff like all the time. Some of it's on purpose, but little stuff like that where I'm literally thinking I'm looking at Queen's jaws while I'm looking at X Drake's jaws just because I didn't look at half the panel in a chapter I've already read myself. That's some stupid shit. That's dumb. No, but probably I like Whitebeard a little bit more right now, but it'd be very easy for Roger to overtake Whitebeard when we get more stuff from Roger. Because I want to lean his way more, but Whitebeard's just had a little bit too much awesome stuff, and I gotta go with him for now. What are your favorite manga? One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen. You're gonna say Whitebeard. Favorite manga? Naruto is one of my all-time favorites. Everything's animes, mangas. That was incredible. Granted, take all of that enormous amount of filler out, and Naruto's anime is wonderful. I like Naruto's anime way more than I like One Piece's anime because I do have a problem with One Piece's anime after reading so much of the manga. It makes it feel very slow. Now, recently, it's been awesome. But in totality, there's a lot of rough parts, even in canon material within the anime. Naruto's is amazing. Bleach, I guarantee I'm gonna love the manga of Bleach. I've only read the 1,000-Year Blood War arc of it, and that was a long time ago. But the anime, I've watched Bleach's anime probably 4 or 5 times because it's one of my favorite anime from back then. My Hero Academia, as far as recent and newer and current manga, after reading through chapters like 200 to 300, absolutely phenomenal. I was getting a little bored at one point with My Hero, but then getting through that stretch was absolutely great. So much stuff happened. So much stuff went down in that stretch that honestly, I kind of need to go back and reread it if I'm being honest. Jesus Christ, I was so thirsty. I don't talk near this much when I record videos. Yeah, Drake just straight snatched up Apu. Like, I'm kind of surprised Apu isn't dead right now if he's not dead, because it looks like Drake's about to just drive every single one of those giant teeth through his ribs. That's kind of terrifying, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho is absolutely phenomenal. I don't even know why I have this Nas can just sitting there. Yu Yu Hakusho is absolutely phenomenal. I kind of wish I had a Hiei Funko Pop. I need to get one because yes, I am that basic ass Starbucks girl that has Hiei as my favorite Yu Yu Hakusho character because he's absolutely amazing. I love Hiei. But yeah, that show is absolutely phenomenal. I absolutely love it. The ending was strange and very rushed. I didn't hate it, but I can't get enough of Yu Yu Hakusho. I went back probably like a year ago and binged the entire Dark Tournament in like a day or two of the anime. Like, it's phenomenal. Love it. Obviously, Dragon Ball Z. I grew up on Dragon Ball Z 100%. Yes, I am 100% a Hiei stan. I love Hiei so much. The dude is like my original edgelord god. I absolutely love Hiei. I'm not a huge edgelord person, but I absolutely love them. And Dragon of the Darkness Flame is like one of the coolest fucking things ever. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z though, I literally grew up on that, on Toonami. Like, Dragon Ball Z was my shit. I was that 12-year-old getting hyped, watching the episode for the first time on TV while Goku's just sitting there screaming for 20 minutes while his hair grows longer. I was getting hyped watching that at like 12 years old. That was my thing. I absolutely loved it. I understand, like, Dragon Ball Z doesn't have this most great, like, its storytelling is not the greatest. There's a lot of times where it's just random stuff happening. There's a lot of holes that can be poked in Dragon Ball Z, but it is 100% amazing, and I don't care what anybody says about it. Oh, and Dragon Ball Z Abridged is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Oh yeah, 100% first ever anime. Favorite character, Dragon Ball. I've always really, 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 really been a Goku stan. But the older I get, the more I love Vegeta over Goku. Oh, dude, the movies, all the old movies are so good. I watched them things on YouTube. Like I had a whole playlist of just the Dragon Ball Z movies on YouTube back in the day. And I would watch that playlist so many times. Fusion Reborn was badass. Absolutely. Janemba was even his big old goofy form. I loved it. No, yeah, I used to be a Goku stan like hardcore, but I switch in as I get older. Like with every passing day, honestly, Vegeta's probably passed up Goku at this point. The only thing that kind of keeps Vegeta from like really surpassing Goku is kind of their treatment of him and the fact that they have a really hard time ever really letting Vegeta get a spotlight. Like he gets to step into it and then kind of just stumbles a little bit and then he stands back up. He's like, "Hi guys," and then he gets back out. Like he can never walk up and be fully dignified in the spotlight and then step back down. Something's always got to happen. Always. I will say I do like the old Broly movies for a hype fest, but in almost every other aspect, the new Broly movie is so much better for me. And I absolutely love the new Broly movie. That was great. But the old one, I absolutely love how hyped that shit was. My only problem with it that really drags me down is, I mean, everybody's basic complaint with it is the whole just like, I hate Goku because he cried next to me. Like that whole stuff was a little But I mean, that's everybody's basic complaint with it, and I still love it. Oh yeah, Marco just flies him up there, doesn't he? Everybody is still just taking on fodder and dealing with the ice virus. That's like the majority of the live floor stuff is just fodder getting dealt with. Frankie and Sasaki. Didn't Frankie almost get pinned against the wall here? I think that was later, maybe. If you mess it up, yes. Can't do any damage now, robot, so you were a dinosaur. Give up on the most powerful kind of animal that ever existed. Shut up, Sasaki. You look terrified as soon as Yamato let the teeth out, and now you're going to talk crap just because Yamato fell through the floor? Shut up. Oh, bro, the first Cooler movie was one of my favorite, if not my favorite, of the original movies. I liked Cool. I thought Cooler's like what fourth form design or fifth form, whatever one was that gave him a little faceplate. That thing made me think Frieza was lame for like 5 years. Like I was like, nah, Cooler's way better than Frieza just because of that little faceplate and those spikes coming off. Dude, that was amazing. I love that movie. Absolutely 100%. Like I for real was like, nah, Frieza's trash. Don't care. He didn't got a faceplate. No cool faceplate. Trash. Don't care. I don't know what kind of little kid logic that was, but I was going with it. Black Maria is really hot in the weirdest way. Like that spider bottom should really throw everybody way off again, but it doesn't somehow. I don't know if that's sad or not, but I don't care at this point. I kind of fell out of the Budokai series before Tenkaichi 3 came out because I was playing them all from like the original Budokai 1, 2, 3, all that stuff. But my friend had Tenkaichi 3 and I went over to his house a lot. And yeah, Tenkaichi 3 was awesome. That thing had a huge roster. I don't even know how many people were on that roster, but it was a lot. I thought you said you loved me. Stay here forever, darling. I'll keep you as a pet. Sanji, I'm really surprised you're not like all in about this. Props to Sanji because yeah, Black Maria's got him sitting there, like in the web, tied up, and he's like, I gotta get out of here. Props to Sanji for not being like, yes, 100%, I will keep me. Like, that's what I just saying, that's what I would expect out of him. So props to Sanji on that one. He didn't get enough props when that happened week to week. Just saying. What is this place, heaven? No, Sanji, you were fighting it. You were fighting it so good. Something wrong with this guy. Yeah, there's something wrong with Sanji just a little bit. We got Jinbei and Who's Who. I can't wait for that. That's so good. Who's Who looks so fucking badass. Okay, this is one reason we love Jinbei so much. Well, Great Straw Hat's gone. He's sure to bother Kaido now. Why do I have this little like gnat flying around? I'm gonna kill this thing sooner or later. You stop picking on my subordinates. Have a little pride, former warlord of the sea. I'd prefer a more prestigious title, helmsman of the Straw Hat Crew. That's why we love Jinbei. Jinbei's always got some kind of clapback, and he's always got Luffy's back, even before he was a Straw Hat. Jinbei's awesome. Oh, pardon me. I only thought that because I saw you once when you were a warlord, but that doesn't matter. Maybe if I see your face, I'll recognize you. Too bad you'll never see it. Oh, Jinbei is gonna rip that stupid little mask off. I say stupid little mask. It looks awesome, but Jinbei's ripping that thing off. 100%. I mean, maybe not 100%. I hope he does, though. All right, take it easy, man. Good looking out. Thanks for all the support, man. Outside the Onigashima Dome. 2 dinosaurs. Tobiropo, where did they go? Oh, yeah. Nami and Usopp got away from Page 1 and Ulti because of Maru. Now they're just going straight looking for him. Momo, Yamato. Oh, yeah, Yamato's fixing up Shinobu because I forgot Shinobu took like 3-4 arrows in the back. Like she was taking some damage running away trying to keep Momonosuke safe after she rescued him from the crucifixion area. She took some damage. Like she was just straight getting shot in the back constantly. So when Yamato starts telling him about Ace. Stop, Ace. Let's go. Wheeze, who are you? Name yourself. You go first. I'm Ace. I've come here to take Kaido's head. Hey, Ace, why? Ace is the true definition of a hothead. Like 100%. I mean, it makes sense. I get it. Look at his powers, but my God, that dude was a hothead from the day he was born till 100% the day he died. Oh, poor Ace. Jesus, God, they wrecked the place. Let's go to the mainland. The families, these abducted children are waiting. Thank you. It doesn't make sense that someone this powerful isn't the captain. I want to settle this. Props to Yamato. So I'm bored anyway. Help your opponent. Because are you language? Young Master Yamato, that was a symbol of Master Kaido's power. I wish I could leave too. Let's sail out to sea and go on adventures. Let's live as free as Odin did. I don't know if Yamato is going to become like a full-fledged Straw Hat, but I hope she does go with them for like the final part of the journey, like to the One Piece, to Luffy becoming the king of the pirates. Because, I mean, just to kind of at least kind of mirror what Odin did with Roger Pirates, I kind of hope we see Yamato do that because that would just be wonderful. I want more Yamato. Everybody wants more Yamato. And they just start drinking after they destroy the statue. It's great. Tells her about Luffy. Probably was trying to say Wano. Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. All right, she completely forgot to tell Momo and Shinobu that Kaido was her father. I completely forgot about that. There's so many things I forget about. I need to start rereading stuff more often. Told you I'm Odin, right? That makes even less sense. I believe I understand the story now. I appreciate your help. Stop being shy and come over. Is. Robin and Brooke finally leave the live stage in chapter 999. They were there for like ever. Marco carries Zoro up to the rooftop. Of course, that's the only way Zoro gets to the rooftop is when somebody helps him. Yeah, that makes sense. Be the second division commander before you and why this position was unfilled for so long. We only learned of Lord Odin's death several years after it happened. We considered moving on Wano many times, but never did in the end. Could you imagine what would happen and how many lives there are? How many would lose their lives? I can't even read anymore. Then let me go on. I made my promise. You think you can vanquish the man that Kazuki Odin could not? Don't be conceited, Ace. Old Pop got a little bit of a point there, Ace. You might want to chill a little bit. Just saying, just a little bit. Got Blackbeard there. It's so crazy every time we go back and see Blackbeard like on the Whitebeard pirates just being Teach. It's so weird. After everything that's happened, I don't like it. I don't like seeing him there. Somebody get him off the ship. Go ahead and send me an invitation, please. So even back then, you got Izo and Marco telling Ace they go with him, but now they're here with Luffy instead. And Queen sitting there transforming back into his Brachiosaur form. This dude is transformed in and out of Brachiosaur form like how many times in this arc? He just constantly keeps going back and forth. I mean, I get it. I would too if I could do that. Don't assume you can just fly right past us. All those samurais are surely dead by now. Chill, Queen. Chill. Once Kazuki's Odin's son is dead, if you really think that I can't read, you're in for a rude awakening. You're pitting yourselves against the new generation now. Shut up, you little songbird. This battle is over. Oh yeah. Once Kazuki Odin's son is dead, this battle is over. It's better than I touched it. Oh yeah. I forgot this one. This Tama finally figures out that Luffy is Ace's brother. She's like, "Oh, I touched a really sore spot on him." Yeah, just a little bit, Tama. That's okay. He still loves you. Don't worry. If he was upset, he would have told you. More importantly, let's do that plan of yours. That plan of hers, the Dongo plan. I'm saying this right now. I said it in my review. I've realized if Tama doesn't make it to the live stage, which she's going to make it to the live stage. She's obviously going to make it there. If she doesn't, that whole Dongo plan has just backfired because all those Dongo that Speed and a couple others were just flying around giving everybody, those people can't give them orders for Tama. And Tama was never around the people that they gave the Dongo to. So now we just have a bunch of Kaido's forces getting revitalized from the Dongo without any orders to fight on the samurai side. So they're just going to beat the crap out of more samurai. So until Tama gets to that stage, yeah, she's turned a lot of people herself that she has come into contact with that have eaten the Dongo, but there's a lot more that have not gotten any orders, and they're just buffed up versions of people we were already having to fight. So yeah, it is very important that she gets there kind of quickly. Otherwise, it's just worse and worse and worse. Not that it's doing a ton of damage. It's not like they're going to hurt our heavy hitters, but still, enough riffraff makes a difference every once in a while. There's Roger's son and Luffy's brother. This is true. It's about Luffy here. Wano, yes, indeed. They're all the pirates as numerous as the stars in the sky. You happen to meet him and brought him to this country. I can only consider that as an act of faith. Maybe. After all, Luffy's name has the letter D in the middle. Yep. And that's it's our boy, Monkey D. Anybody's watched King of Lightning, you know, Monkey D. Love that dude. He's hilarious. My flames, my stomach's full. Crackling too. I'm all recharged. Yeah, Zeus, you wipe that smile off your face, Zeus. You're gonna kind of get abandoned by your mom later. Poor little cloud. Straw Hat's not here yet. Hey, Kaido, kill as many of them as you want, but leave Nico Robin alive. Yeah, of course they're interested in her. Everybody's interested in Robin. Everybody want that old brain juice. That's a really weird way to say knowledge. Brain juice is a really weird way to say knowledge, and I think it's how I'm going to say knowledge from now on. I'm going to start calling that brain juice from now on just because, why not? It's a lot of debt. At least that is. Yes, of course, they're after the One Piece. Chapter 1000. I loved Chapter 1000. I know a lot of people wanted to be this like ultra like hype fest chapter or whatever, but One Piece isn't necessarily like an ultra hype type of manga. It's a lot slower burn. Obviously, we have some incredibly hype moments in One Piece, but when you look at how everything's happened, how long it's taken everything to happen, obviously it's a much longer series than a lot of things, but stuff like Naruto or Jujutsu Kaisen or stuff like that, those series move from hype stuff to hype stuff to hype stuff to hype stuff to fight. I mean, it's constant. It's just one thing after another. Go. They do give you little bits of break, but the pacing of how often we're getting more and more hype stuff, it's crazy. Right now in Wano, of course, we're getting hype stuff, but it's an entire battle. What else are you going to get in a shonen manga when you have an entire war going on? Hype stuff. But anyway, I'm going on with stuff that's not even related. Yep, Luffy finally gets to the stairs. Marco just dealing with Queen and King at the same time. I mean, now at this point, we know Queen and King are still doing okay in the most recent chapters. Like, they're fine. They're not hurt. But still, for Marco to be able to just handle them like that and stall both of them, no problem, that was absolutely crazy. Flings. Zoro gets flung around so much. Like, whether it's Luffy, like, rocketing somewhere and hitting him or throwing him, Marco just slinging him up to the roof, getting thrown at Pika. Granted, that was partially kind of his plan, but still gets thrown all over the place. This is my father's journal. Honestly, I never truly believed that I would get the chance to meet you. This is for you, of course. I picked it up out of the river at the foot of Odin Castle on that terrible day. Someone must have kept this journal safe from the burning castle. Lord Odin's journal. It contains everything there is to know about Odin's grand life and the world he experienced. Born on Whitebeard's ship, weren't you? Then you went on Roger's ship? They said that in the future, over 20 years later, the new world here would be overrun by young, powerful new pirates, and that's what's happening now. I believe that Ace was first and foremost among them, but when he died, I remembered something. Shoot, that was a slip of the tongue. I wasn't supposed to say that. Oh, yeah, right. You didn't hear that. Forget about it. Anyway, don't laugh at that. Me and Sabo won't allow it. That's at the end of my little brother's dream. Sure, when Luffy first said it, we laughed, but that's okay. Nobody else can laugh. We believe in him. I really think he can make it happen, and that's why. Ace, hey, it's Steel Yamato. I'm not going to laugh at him. Those are the words the king of the pirates spoke. So much stuff from like back in the past and foreshadowing for the future in this arc. Like, there is so much just information. This arc has been absolutely huge. Words that stunned Odin. In the Journal of Kozuki Odin, there was a great man who said the same thing. Of course, I wouldn't laugh at him. Your brother is incredible. Oh, yeah, a great man, huh? That's good to hear. Ace, I think she's talking about your dad. Maybe one day me and Luffy should sit down with him for a drink. I bet you would have gotten along. Would have? Well, he's already dead. We're talking about a dead guy? There, it's done. This is your Vita card. Yeah. Some people were like really going crazy about Yamato giving Ace his Vita card. I mean, it was a really cool piece of information to get, but I didn't really understand why everybody was like going crazy with it. It was cool though. It was interesting. It was nice to like know where everything came from and get a beginning to something little like that. But yeah, I didn't think it was that crazy. Piece of paper will bring us together again. Tear off a bit of it and give it to your friends. You don't want to lose. Let's meet up again one day. But this card just disappeared. Shortly after that, I learned the truth. One of the Ace was Roger's son. That his little brother really had made a name for himself, and he brought here. But it was Odin wrote about the future. Over 20 years in the future, powerful pirates leading the next generation. Yeah, like really, like people who knew all the truth. They knew all of this stuff was coming. They couldn't give all the details, but they knew the stuff was coming. When we figure out all of the truth, all this stuff's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be absolutely insane. Here's another one. All of you stay back and watch me fight. Kid, chill. Just chill, kid. Or was it? Oh no, that was wait. Was that Luffy showing up? Is that Luffy saying that? Might have been Luffy saying that, but Luffy's not on the page when that speech bubble's there. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's try out all these fetching young heads ripe for the taking. Just one together. And then, can you guess what this boy said he would become right to my face? Oh, he's a saucy one. He talked a big game to me, too. And he destroyed my castle. Yeah, he did, Big Mom. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. I mean, maybe something, but you owe me an apology for that straw hat. That was crazy. That was so awesome. Back in chapter 1000 when Luffy just walks past to Yonko. Like, does not care at all. Not trying to guard, not nothing. Just tip. Those little Jesus sandals just ticking, tapping along the ground, just walking right past to Yonko. That was cool as shit. I don't care what anybody says. That was amazing. Does not even care one bit. So picks Kinemon up. Kinemon asked him to handle it. So of course he will. Classic Luffy stuff. Asks Law to teleport him. We all know Law keeps getting mad about that. This part was awesome. Gear 3rd, Gum gets all these flashbacks from all the people that have been involved in all of this stuff, and Red rocks Kaido in the face. I want to see Red Rock again. Anybody else want to see Red Rock again? I know it was only like 15 chapters ago, but I want to see it again already. The introduction to that attack was awesome. And a Gear 3rd version of Red Hawk. Sign me up. I don't know how anybody could be disappointed by that. That was absolutely amazing. And the amount of references and tie-ins and different little offshoots you can find that connect to other things through Red Rock, there's quite a few of them. Like, there are quite a few. Least of which being the fact that a rock is a giant mythological bird. Bigger version of a hawk. It's everything. I love that too. But anyway, moving on from that. Be the Mandals pass. You become king of the pirates. Chapter 1000 was amazing. Oh, God. I'm tired. I need something to eat. I'm going to go finish up the rest of my burger. All right. I actually still have 3 people in here. Might be people with just the stream on. Might be people actually paying attention. I don't know. Whoever you are. All the 3 likes. Everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I was just doing this because I was sitting down reading this stuff anyway, just to get a refresher, get some stuff to take notes on, all that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for coming and hanging out. See everybody next time.